High above the hills where the bluebirds sing, lived a tiny star with a curious wing. Not a bird, not a plane, not a cloud so high, but a glowing little star in the velvet sky. Little star sparkled with silver and gold, dreaming of stories yet untold. Every night while children slept, little star softly smiled and wept. Why do children close their eyes? What are dreams? Where do they fly? So one bright night with courage new, little star decided what to do. Down from the sky, so gently, slow, past the moon's soft silver glow, past the clouds like pillows white, little star fell into the night. Glowing star. Below was a forest deep and wide, where secrets danced and shadows hide. Trees whispered tales from leaf to leaf, and the wind sang songs so calm, so brief. Their little star met a bunny named Blue, with fluffy ears and eyes so true. "Hello," said Bunny, with a friendly grin. "You shine so bright, where have you been?" "I came from the sky to learn and see the world of children and how to be." Bunny clapped paws with joyful cheer. "Then you are welcome, my shining dear." Glowing star. Together they walked on a golden path, past ants at work and a laughing calf. They met Wise Owl on an old oak tree, who said, "Knowledge grows when you're kind and free." They met Miss Turtle, slow but wise, who taught them patience never dies. Speed is fine, but slow can win, if you believe deep down within. Glowing star. At sunrise glow, they reached a town, with painted doors and roofs of brown. Children laughed in the morning light, flying kites red, blue, and white. Little star gasped with joy and cheer. "These are the children I watch each year." A girl named Lily looked up high, and waved at the sparkle in the sky. Like ocean caves, dolphins sang a playful tune, while star glowed brighter than the moon. "Be kind," said fish, to land and sea. "The earth is home for you and me." Glowing star. In desert lands of sand and sun, they met a camel, gentle one. He shared his water, cool and sweet, teaching how to help in heat. In sharing, camel softly said, "A caring heart is always fed." Glowing star. On snowy hills so cold and white, they met a bear in winter light. Bear hugged star with furry grace. Love keeps warm every place. Little star learned night by night that kindness makes the world more bright. Glowing star. When the journey came to an end, star hugged every animal friend. "I've learned," said star with shining glow, "what children need and how they grow. They need love, dreams, hope, and care, and stories told with hearts so fair." So back to the sky little star flew, past clouds and moon in darkness blue. Each night now when children sleep, little star promises to keep, to guard their dreams, both big and small, to remind them they matter all. Glowing star. So close your eyes and dream tonight. That little star is shining bright. For every child, both near and far, is loved by bunny, bear, and star. When little star returned to the sky so high, the moon smiled softly passing by. The clouds made space, the night grew bright, as star took its place in gentle light. But something new was deep inside, a glowing wish it could not hide. The world below had touched its heart, and this was only a brand new start. Rainbow. Every night as children slept, little star a promise kept, to sprinkle dreams both warm and kind, to help young hearts and growing minds. One night, a whisper rode the breeze, carried by wind through distant seas. "Help us, star, we've lost our way. The colors of joy are fading away." Glowing star. Little star followed the silent cry, across the dark and dreamy sky. It reached a land once bright and fair, now quiet, gray, and thin of air. The flowers drooped, the rivers sighed, The laughter of children seemed to hide. Little star glowed with gentle care. I'll bring back hope, I promise, I swear. Cherry blossom. First it met a sparrow small, who could no longer sing at all. My song is lost, the sparrow said. My happy notes have all but fled. Little star hummed a tune so sweet, soft as rain, light as feet. The sparrow tried, then tried once more, and soon its song returned and soared. Dove. Next was a boy with worried eyes, whose dreams had learned to stay disguised. I try, I fail, I fall, he said. My courage hides inside my head. Little star shone both warm and slow. Every seed needs time to grow. Mistakes are steps, not the end. Believe in yourself, my little friend. The boy stood taller, smiled so wide. A spark of hope burned deep inside. Glowing star. Then came a valley dark with fear, where shadows grew each passing year. Little star called Bunny Blue once more, along with friends from days before. Bear brought warmth, owl brought sight. Turtle brought calm, fish brought light. Together they stood hand in hand, and chased the dark from every land. Sun with face. Colors returned, green, red, and gold. Stories laughed that once were old. Children played, the rivers ran, joyful again, just like the plan. Little star learned a truth so clear, that friendship grows when hearts are near. No one shines alone, it knew. The brightest light is shared by you. Shooting star. As dawn arrived with morning glow, little star felt it was time to go back to the sky, its guiding place, to watch each child, each smiling face. Now when you feel a little low, or scared to try, or scared to grow, just look up high at night so far, and you'll see your little star. High in the sky, on a quiet night, little star shimmered soft and bright. The world below was calm and still. The moon rested on a silver hill. But little star felt something wrong. A missing note in the night's sweet song. Somewhere far, beyond the sea, a place had lost its happy key. Crescent moon. Following feelings gentle and true, little star knew just what to do. It glided past the drifting clouds, through stars that whispered soft and proud. Soon it reached a distant land, where toys lay still in quiet sand. No giggles danced, no laughter played. Even the sunshine felt afraid. Rainbow. In a small town, gray and slow, little star's light began to glow. It met a boy named Noah there, with heavy thoughts and silent stare. I used to laugh, I used to play, but smiles don't stay with me, he'd say. Little star floated close and kind. Smiles return when hearts unwind. Glowing star. They walked together down the street, past broken swings and dusty feet. A puppy sat with drooping tail. Its happy bark had slowly failed. Little star tickled puppy's nose, with sparkling light and giggling glows. The puppy barked, jumped up with cheer. Joy returned, loud and clear. Dog face. At the park they met a girl, who hugged a doll with tangled curl. My friends are gone, I feel alone, she whispered soft in fragile tone. Little star shined a gentle beam. You're never alone inside a dream. Friends return when hearts are true, and kindness always finds you too. The girl stood up, wiped tears away, and took a chance to smile and play. Cherry blossom. Slowly the town began to change. The air felt warm, no longer strange. Colors bloomed on walls once gray. Music found its joyful way. Bunny Blue hopped into the square. Bear arrived with loving care. Owl flew low with knowing eyes. Turtle smiled slow, calm and wise. Glowing star. Together they planned a joyful day, with games and songs and time to play. Children laughed, the town grew bright. Smiles returned like morning light. Little star watched with shining pride. Its glow reflected far and wide. It learned once more, clear and true, that happiness grows when shared with you. Shooting star. As night returned with quiet grace, little star rose to its place. Back to the sky, both brave and kind, leaving warm hope in hearts behind. Now when smiles feel far away, or joy seems lost some cloudy day, look up high, both near and far. Help is coming, from your little star. One calm night wrapped in velvet blue, little star shimmered, steady and true. Below, the world was fast asleep, while dreams like secrets promised to keep. But far away, beyond the hill, a quiet place was dark and still. Between two lands a river ran, wide and wild, no bridge, no plan. Crescent moon. On one side lived children bright, full of hope and warm delight. On the other side, children too, with dreams and hearts just as true. They could see each other laugh and play, but the river kept them far away. I want to cross, a small voice said. But I'm scared, another gently pled. Glowing star. Little star heard their worried call, and glided down, soft light and all. You don't cross fear by rushing through. You cross it by believing in you. First it met a girl named Emma, who shook with fear, her heart a tremor. I'm afraid I'll fall, she whispered low. I don't know how to brave this flow. Little star smiled, calm and bright. Courage grows in gentle light. Take one step, then one more still. Brave hearts grow when minds are still. Rainbow. Bunny Blue hopped close with cheer. I'll go with you, I'll stay right here. Turtle smiled slow, no need to race. Slow steps still can win the race. Bear stood strong beside the shore. I'll guard you till you fear no more. Owl flew high and watched the way, to guide your steps both night and day. Glowing star. Together they built a bridge of trust, from wooden planks and hope and dust. Each board placed with helping hands. Kindness joined the two far lands. One step, two steps, hearts beat fast. But with each step, fear didn't last. Emma crossed with shining eyes, braver now, to her surprise. Bridge at night. Soon more children dared to try, with friends beside them, standing by. Laughter crossed the river wide. Fear grew small, pushed aside. Songs were sung on either shore. No side lonely anymore. The bridge stood strong, built not of stone, but courage shared, not faced alone. Shooting star. Little star glowed proud and warm, a guiding light in gentle form. It learned again a truth so deep, that promises are ours to keep. When fear feels big and hope feels small, together we can face it all. Glowing star. As dawn crept in with golden ray, little star slowly drifted away. Back to the sky, its shining home. Never too far, never alone. So when you stand and feel afraid, unsure of steps you've never made, remember this, both near and far. You cross with help, and your little star.